Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Promotion Wars here on the RWL Gaming channel. I am Corey Valo and today we're going to be playing as RWL on Promotion Wars. It's the start of a new diary, so let's pop a name in there. So Promotion Wars, it's a bit like Football Manager but for professional wrestling, and with a data pack there's about 40 different promotions on it. So we're going to choose our promotions first and then we're going to go forward from there. So as you can see, we've got AAW, we're going to swap them out for Impact, and all the other ones we're going to swap out as well now. We'll just, we're going to keep AEW, we're going to swap out for MLW there. Let's speed the rest of these up now because it does take like a minute or two. So NWA, Ring of Honor, WWE, NXT, NXT UK, NJPW, PCW as the local rivals, GCW, we'll keep them in, GPW, we'll swap them out for Rev Pro, RWL because that's who we're going to be, CZW can come in and keep ICW. So let's run through again: Impact, AEW, MLW, NWA, Ring of Honor, WWE, WWE NXT, WWE NXT UK, NJPW, PCW, Progress, GCW, Rev Pro, RWL, CZW and ICW. So let's select RWL and let's click choose this promotion. So here we are on the home screen now. So this is the main screen of Promotion Wars where you do everything that you need to do basically. So you'll see the screen quite a lot. As you can see at the top there, we've got the date, we've got a bank balance, we've got a promoter balance, and that they are key vital pieces of information while you're playing Promotion Wars. But that right now it doesn't matter. What we're going to do is set up our game. So today we're not going to get onto any booking, we're actually just going to set up the game. I'm going to introduce you to the roster the only way we know how to: video packages. So what we need to do first is at the top bar there, you see there are all drop down menus. So we're going to click roster and actually click the roster part of it, and there is our roster list. So anyone in gold is a champion, anyone that's shown in red is injured. So let's start off with the first one, the champ, Dave Williams. He is the RWL Markout champion, having won that belt from Jack Barron at RWL Year 1 in 2017. He's also in the tag team with The Touch as part of the Bearded Dragons. His finisher, the Death 5, and also the Moth Shop Driver, which is the move you're about to see on screen right there. Bam! The Moth Shop Driver, and that is Dave Williams. So let's have a look at his stats on the game. So we've got a draw value of 29, in-ring ability of 68, hardcore 66 I believe, mighty skill 62, he's a face, upper mid-carder, part of the Bearded Dragons with The Touch. So we've already mentioned him, so let's have a look at him. The other tag team partner in the Bearded Dragons is The Touch. He's a former member of the Power with Jack Barron, Krug and Jennie B, but now he's back with Dave the Tank Williams as part of the Bearded Dragons. So let's take a look at his profile. We've got a draw value of 25, in-ring ability of 63, hardcore 61, might skills 52. He's an upper card worker as a face, again part of the Bearded Dragons with Dave the Tank Williams, and he also uses a pedigree as a finisher. But now let's look at Jack Barron. He is the leader of the Power and the second longest reigning RWL champion of all time, racking up a total year as the RWL champion. But before that, he did actually hold on to the RWL BYW title for an even longer time, 3 years. Jack Barron has been a mainstay here at RWL for the longest time and will continue to be so going forward. So let's have a look at his profile here. Heel, upper card worker. He's a member of FTW currently with Jennie B, who's his manager. He's part of the stable of the Power. He's a 32 draw, in-ring ability of 71, hardcore ability of 67, finisher of Code Red. But now let's quickly jump on over and have a look at his tag team partner, Jennie B. She's the queen of RWL and also a member of the Power with Jack Barron, Krug and The Touch formerly, and uses that Canadian Destroyer as one of her main moves there, along with the Camel Clutch. So let's have a look at her stats quickly. So we've got a 33 draw, 61 ability, 30 hardcore, might skill 69. She's a heel and she's a mid-card worker with the Power, Jack Barron managing her. But let's now look at their other partner, Krug. Krug's the hardcore guy in RWL, let's say, known for taking absolute insane bumps and doing absolute insane stuff. He's again a member of the Power, or at least he was. So let's have a look at his page here. So as you can see, he isn't in the tag team of Power. He's actually part of Disgusting. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that tag team. They're not an RWL tag team, they're a TWA tag team. So we'll get rid of Disgusting, and we're going to put him back in the Power eventually. But he's got a 22 draw, 53 in-ring ability, hardcore skill of 84. We've just set him to turn heel again so we can fit in with the Power one more time. We're going to rename the Power because they were FTR on the, FTW on this game, so we've renamed them, and we're also going to add them as a stable into the game because they aren't currently built as a stable as it currently stands. So after that, let's go back to Krug's page, but then we're going to look at the next guy, who's one of my favourites, Alex Bentley. He's brash, he's cocky, he's arrogant, and he's one of RWL's mainstays. Alex Bentley is one of the up-and-comers here at RWL, having made his name over the last few years, rising through the ranks. So let's have a look at his stats. Draw value 23, in-ring ability 63, hardcore ability 65, minor skill 75. He's a heel. He's a mid-card worker, but he has recently changed his name, so we're going to do that on the game for him there. We'll change his name to just Bentley, not Alex Bentley. And he dropped his first name in typical WWE fashion. So that's him updated there. Mid-card worker, not managed by anyone, not in any tag teams. He stands alone inside his pit of danger, which may or may not be based in Horwich. But let's have a look now at my biggest rival, Gareth Angel. The Way, the Truth, the Lie. It is Gareth Angel. He's the leader of The Way, a Christian, let's call them cult here at RWL. So let's have a look at Gareth Angel's stats. He's a 24 draw, 59 ability, 55 hardcore, 71 on the mic. He's a heel, upper mid-carder. He's got a tag team, The Way, which is also a stable. And his manager is Henry Winter, who is part of The Way. They're a very big team. There's 4 of them in there. And 3 of them are super heavyweights. So with that information, it'd be wrong not to. Let's have a look at me. It's the one, the only, Valo. Now generally when it comes to RWL, I'm not active anymore. I don't wrestle for RWL. I just do the promoting, and I'm an on-screen character. But in the game, I will be wrestling. And here's some highlights of myself. Obviously, I use the curb stomp as a finisher. And here are my stats. 25 draw value, 66 in ring, 71 hardcore, 75 on the mic. I am a mid-card worker. I'm in the tag team RWL management, which is me and Ella Nix. And I am part of the stable, the RWL Originals, with Lewis O'Brien, Tom Barron, and again Ella Nix. Were the Originals from like 2005. So that's why we're stable on there. As you can see here. So while I just make sure all the stats are right on my page, what we're going to do next is look at our shows and our big shows. So let's jump over there. Big shows, bam. Let's click that. So this is our weekly show. It's a untelevised live show, house show, every Sunday. RWL Live. Be there. That's obviously only in game. You have to have a weekly show, whether it's a house show or a televised show. You always have a weekly show. So that one is the RWL one. Let's flick over to production. These are the levels we're going to be producing our shows at. Obviously higher levels give you higher production values, and those are 2 commentators. Come back to the main screen. We're going to look at the main RWL information. So you've got me as a power figure there. We've got a trading camp, just called trading camp. And that's all really the information you're going to get on that screen, is that we've got that power figure. Here's the current rankings of the promotions of the world. We are currently sat bottom. Our aim is to beat PCW, hopefully, over at Pro Championship Wrestling. So, with that, we're going to look at the feuds. We've currently got no feuds. We will add some of them. That will be next episode though. But let's have a look at our big shows. Again, we've got non-scheduled. You can see the list there. There's nothing scheduled in there. I will do that before next episode, and we will run through the monthly shows right there. So, with that, that has been episode 1 of RWL Promotion Wars. Hope you've enjoyed it. A little bit different than most styles. I don't know whether it's going to work, but if you enjoyed it, let me know. Drop a comment, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell so you get updates and notifications. and we'll see you on the next episode.